Tokyo Kidd Vamp. Caress remix featuring Tsunami.
Body so flawless, I bet shawty go. Why they buy these diamonds? I bet you never seen a nigga like me. Fresh from overseas, diamond girl in white tee. She wanna make love to these diamonds.
What's up, guys? So today we are still in Ueno area, but we're more closer to the Skytree. And as you can see, it's a beautiful night tonight. Bam! It's a little chilly out, but that's fine. We're wearing some Tokyo gear. Yeah, so my pants are, you know, they got the katakana on them. They say Chicago, so that's pretty cool. A lot of Japanese come up to me, they be talking about the pants and stuff like that. But I have to be conservative about the batteries because this camera right here sucks up a lot of juice. But yeah, so we're gonna head on over to the Skytree, which is really nice. I'd be forgetting I'm in Japan. I feel like I'm in Singapore or something like that with all the lights and stuff. But let's go ahead and keep going. And then, like I said, I would have turned on the camera earlier, but I need to conserve the batteries. I have like probably like 9 different batteries on me, and it takes a long time just to charge one of them. But yeah, so the place that I'm staying at, if you guys saw the video, it's way off in Ueno. It's probably from where I'm currently at right now. It's like a 15 to 20 minute walk. It's not bad. So me personally, I enjoy walking, especially in a city like this. There's just so much to see. So instead of looking at me, because I know I'm good looking, I want to show you guys what you're missing, what I see. So it's not bad. They're always doing construction on something, so we got like a big tarp here. Probably gonna put a sign here or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna get a little bit closer and then we'll turn the camera back on. Jyanai. A statue of a lady twerking over here. Right there, do your thing. Right across the street from the Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz Tatemono. That's their stuff. But yeah, we're really close. You can see it right there in the cut. Bam! Not bad, yeah? So it's Saturday right now. This is probably the more busier days that I've noticed. I was talking to another group of foreigners. They were asking me on Thursday night when I made the Shibuya, the Clubbing in Shibuya video with my friend Kazuki. They were like, yo, where do we need to go? And I was like, you're lucky that today's a holiday, because there's still a lot of people that go out on Thursdays, but not as many people. So Saturdays though, I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. If you come to Japan, and this is a part I did a case study on this. It took me 7 years to figure this out. I just had to constantly study and I had to constantly go out. But look at that view. That's amazing, right? That looks awesome. So yeah, when you come to Japan, the days to go out, like the main day, if you only have one day, let's say you're traveling somewhere, let's say you're going to Singapore, for example. So you have a connecting flight, try to come here on a Saturday. Saturday is typically the day that most people have the day off, and it's around 2 in the morning. If you're interested in the Japan nightlife, you need to come out at 2 in the morning. That's the peak hours of when people are out. Now, how did I figure this out? Well, like I said, it took me 7 years to figure this shit out. And what I would do is, I would count the number of people that were going out. So I'll just be like, oh shit, this club has like 300 motherfuckers in here on Saturday. But then like on some days, like it'll be like a Friday, there's not really a lot of people out there. And then you gotta keep in mind, Japan is expensive to live here, especially if you live near the city. So a lot of people, they may only go out like 1 or 2 times a month. And that plays a big role, especially if you're a student, you know, and you're a foreigner too. Yeah, man, it can get kind of pricey out here. So you just have to plan ahead of time, and yeah, you'll have the most fun. So peak hours of clubbing, things don't really start till 12 in the morning, and then the peak of it is at 2, and then after that it goes downhill from there, and that's when people start leaving the clubs. That's when girls start meeting guys, and then if you venture in the like a love hotel area, that's when you'll start seeing a lot of couples moving around, you know, going to a love hotel. But yeah, so we're making our way a little bit closer now. Let me hit that focus button. Bam, focus. Yeah, A7S2. And yeah, If you guys didn't do it so far, make sure you follow my Instagram, it's Tokyo Kidd Vamp. I got some more shows coming up here in the future. I'm going to try to link up with one of my friends in Sydney, and then I have a friend who's in Korea. We're either gonna shoot and do a show in Korea, or we'll just end up doing a show and shooting in Hollywood. But I travel the world as much as possible, and I'm passport ready. So yeah, Tokyo Kidd Productions too. So that's my my videography and photography company. So yeah, go ahead and hit that follow button on the Instagram. Helps me out a lot. But yeah, Japan is like one of the cleanest countries I've ever been to. That and well, Singapore, I put Singapore at #1 because of the fact if you spit on the ground, you're gonna get arrested. And we, when I was in the Navy, we had a sailor who, I forgot what, I think he went drinking and he threw up on the ground and he got arrested for that. So it's just like, oh shit, you know, you really gotta like, you know, when you go to another country, you gotta be careful about what you're doing. But yeah, so we're getting closer. I'm gonna turn this camera off once more to conserve those batteries, and we'll get right back to you guys. And so keep in mind, we're in Japan, so everything here is in meters, not feet. It's a different metric system out here, so you can just do the math and figure out how far away the Skytree is. But if you do get lost, here's a chizu. Here's a map. It should tell you exactly where you're at, and as a matter of fact, bam, it says we're right here. So this is where we're at, and we need to walk that way towards the Skytree. So it says Sumida City, Sumida Chi, and we're sitting pretty good. Let's go ahead and cross the street. So I'm mainly like in a residential area right now. I can tell by how the buildings are. There's not a lot of like stores and whatnot. Of course you still have like a Lawson. You got Family Marts everywhere, 7-Eleven. Like those type of stores are everywhere. But when I don't see a lot of like shopping stores, as a tourist, I would say go the opposite direction fast, because residential areas can be relatively big and boring. So there's not much to see. One thing that does happen a lot with people is like when they come to Tokyo, they think that they're ending up in Tokyo Tower area. No. That's the Roppongi area. That's where you need to go. A lot of people, when they go to Tokyo Station, they end up in metropolitan Tokyo with all the business people. So there's things to see there. Like it looks like they're filming The Matrix because everybody's wearing suits and stuff like that. But yeah, unless you like want to talk to a business salary guy, and I'm not sure he wants to talk to you, because in that area most of them don't speak English. Some of them do, but I think they're like the schedule and stuff, they got places to go, you know what I'm saying? Don't be wasting their time. So time is a money. Yeah. Goes one of those mopeds. Sometimes you see them rolling in groups. So where the Skytree is, Oshiage. And let me see if I can fix the ISO real quick so you can read it. Bam. Yeah, so Oshiage, that's the area. So we're in the right area for the Skytree. How else do I know we're in the right area for the Skytrees? Because it's like right there. So it can't get lost. But yeah, Oshiage is definitely the area. But I recommend, you know, go to like Ueno Station or something like that and go for a walk, because you see a lot. And there's so many different restaurants. Like if you like wine, you can walk past like wine places and stuff like that. Yeah, a little insight on some Japanese words. If you were to say ya, that's pretty much meaning a store. So if you wanted to talk some like messed up slang, you could just say honya. That's a bookstore. That's not slang, that's grammatically correct. But like you could say like wine ya. I'm sure somebody would understand that. Wine ya is like a wine store, I guess you could say that. Just mix it up. Eventually what's gonna happen, and this is what happens to me, you'll get so comfortable with your Japanese that you'll start saying stuff that you never said before, and the person will still understand you. Because you know how to like bend and flex words around. That's slang, man. So yeah, people will still understand you, but for a job though, I don't know if you want to keep talking that. Yeah, primarily most foreigners here though, their job requirements, it doesn't include Japanese, man. That's why so many of them, when they're jobless, it's like it can be kind of hard to find a job because they don't speak Japanese. And most of the foreigners here are tourists, not tourists, but teachers. You know, I'm not really trying to do that, so yeah, I'm not interested. It's just, to me, it's just a little too generic. just being a teacher here, being a foreigner. And then I think I talked about this in a previous video. I was like, oh shit, if you're black and you got like low haircut, motherfuckers be thinking that you're in the Navy or in some type of a military. It's just, it can get really generic here, you know? And then another thing I noticed, Japanese people here are very different from when they go to Los Angeles. When they go to Los Angeles, I think they're a little bit more welcoming and open to converse. But here, I don't really think so much. Yeah, I don't think so. Of course, you'll meet the Japanese who are interested in trying out their English and whatnot. But for the most part, though, I think most of the Japanese are friendly when they're considered a tourist or in the tourist state of mind. They're more like open to actually talk to people and whatnot. So, but that doesn't mean that like you can't start a conversation with somebody here. You could do it. I'm just saying from my experiences, I've noticed the Japanese are a little bit more welcoming in overseas when they visit the U.S. Yeah, so here's another station right here. It can be really small just in the cut, but this is an entrance to a train station underground. So as we're walking, like literally underground here is a train station. You can always tell that there's a station nearby when you see like the grating. So like this right here, I think this is a sewer right here. But sometimes you'll see like a grating and you'll feel warm air. That's the Chikatetsu, that's the subway and whatnot. So, and you can hear it, you can hear the train. So it's pretty cool.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, speaking of hearing, if you stand near the subway, the grating that I mentioned, sound travels. So, if you want free Japanese lessons, just eavesdrop on people's conversations. Pick out keywords, listen to the typical sentences that you'll hear. Believe me, it'll definitely help out your Japanese. But you can hear like people asking where things are at, how was your day, that type of consistency will help out your Japanese. If you hear stuff you don't understand, you have to look it up. If there's words that you don't know, but you hear it commonly, you have to look it up. That's how you learn. You gotta help yourself. You gotta get to it. See you guys.
But yeah, let's keep it moving. See what I'm saying? Residential area, there's nothing down there. You can get lost and you might be thinking you're going somewhere, you're going the wrong way. So, we're really close. Bike shop. So, Japan, the main modes of transportation here are the trains, and that's when you're gonna need your Passmo card and whatnot. Or you can just buy a kipu, it's a ticket. You can just buy a ticket instead. But everyone transits via the train or bicycle mainly. If you have a car, you're considered okane mochi, that's rich. So like, for me, I had a car. So a lot of people considered me to be rich. I wouldn't really say that. I would just say I'm a hard worker and smart. So like if I needed to make like a lot of fucking money, I know how to make a lot of fucking money. But I don't come from a wealthy family. I wouldn't even say I came from a family, I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, so, but living out here, like I said this before in a few videos, you can tell someone's situations based off of their license plate. You can tell like their type of work, what you can kind of guesstimate the type of living scenario that they have based off of the color of their license plate. If it's yellow, that means they have a really small parking spot. So that could mean they have a really small house. You know, you can figure out people real quick just by looking at their plate. And then speaking of which, look at this. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, I think so too. So I'm here to get a picture. And I think Drake might be at the top. I'm just kidding. He's not at the top, that's in Canada. But it must be like really, well, I'm sure for the people that live here, they're used to seeing this view all the time. But I could only imagine like for housing, just because you have a view of the Skytree, I wonder if the housing is like went up. Because the Skytree is still new. It's the second tower. So like, if I remember correctly, from Odaiba Beach, you can see the Tokyo Skytree and you can see Tokyo Tower. Yeah, Odaiba Beach. So I don't know if this trip I'm gonna be going to Odaiba Beach because I don't have any business over there. But I don't know, we'll see. I might decide to head there for a little bit. But my trip's slowly coming to an end. And I've been working every single day, getting stuff done. So it's all good. So So it looks like they have an aquarium inside too, and there's a zoo. The Ueno Park, there's a zoo there, but I don't know if it's open though. So, but yeah, that's the Skytree right there. That thing is huge. Guess that's why they call it a Skytree, huh? Yeah. Alright, so another FYI is they got a Family Mart, or not a Family Mart, but an ABC Mart. For those of you that travel to Guam, you may know that there's a lot of Japanese that go to Guam. There was a phase in my life, I was going to Guam at least like 6 times a year. For business and pleasure. But there's an ABC Mart, and I think it's the Outrigger Hoteru Tonari ni arimasu. Hopefully I said that right. But it's next to the Outrigger Hotel. There's a Family Mart there. And then of course, they have Uniqlo. So all this is making sense now, right guys? So if you, for those of you that are studying Japanese and you see the katakana that says Uniqlo, see? It's easy, man. You just gotta take the time to study. But yeah, let's head this way. Really cool looking Japanese restaurant right here. I think next time I come back, I'm gonna probably stop over here. It's dope. It's right across the street from the Skytree. Yeah, it looks nice. I like how the layout is like that. One thing about the Skytree, for those of you who first arrived to Japan, and let's say you're taking the Narita Express, the Skytree in where I am currently at is going to be on your right side. So you'll probably be like, oh shit, that one black guy who's a rapper who speaks Japanese, he was talking about the yeah, that's me. I was right here. So you'll see it when you're on the train and you're trying to go to your hotel room. Yeah, you'll see it. This is where I was. It's all good. It's a small world, you know. But yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty much it to show you guys for this whole area. It's just that's the biggest like tourist attraction right there, and it's the same thing with Tokyo Tower. So tonight, I think what I might end up doing is going out to Roppongi and taking some more photos, because there was a spot that I found in Roppongi Hills that I could take of the Tokyo Tower. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that. And then, yeah, I think that's about it really. So yeah, like over here, there's not really much else here for me to show you guys. But yeah, that's it, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little short video. Let's see here. Make sure you follow me on the Instagram, Tokyo Kidd Vamp. You follow my production company, that's Tokyo Kidd Production. And then make sure you like and subscribe. Tell me what you like about the video. Tell me what you didn't like. On all my videos, I at least give something that I know that will help you guys in the future. And I've been getting a lot of messages about people telling me how much my channel has been helping you guys, and that's great. So that's why I do this. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having fun too, and hopefully you guys are having fun with me on this trip. So I will see you guys next time. See you guys in the DMs, and see you in the comment section. Jyanai, peace out, guys. Let me try to get that as a backdrop. Where are we at with the tower? Bam. So if I talk, I gotta come up like this. See you guys. Be safe out there all over the world. This is Tokyo Kidd Vamp. I'll see you guys later. Deuces.
Fresh from overseas, diamond grill and white tee. Yeah. She wanna make love to these diamonds. Yeah. And I might let her downright I sweater. Yeah. Shit, we can store in the weather. Yeah. Dripped in Louis V sweaters. Yeah. We can fly like feathers. Yeah. Make them dance like Beverly. I live my life.